Exhibit is celebrating 100 years of women's suffrage and the 19th Amendment. Ashley Williams is live at the California Museum in Sacramento with the details on that. Hey, Ash.
Hi guys, good morning. You know, we've been talking about ways to beat the heat. I'll tell you this, it is very cold, almost cold in here. So this actually might be the perfect way to do that this weekend. But if you want to go on a journey over the last 150 years, really through women fighting for their rights, this is also certainly the place you're going to want to come. This is Naomi. Naomi, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Hello, this is great. I'm doing well, thank you. So really, truly an incredible exhibit here at the California Museum, fighting for the rights. Tell me a little bit about this exhibit and how long it's been up.
Yeah, so this exhibit tells the story of 150 years of women fighting for their rights to vote. We opened virtually last summer, but have only been open to the public since May for this exhibit specifically, and we're only open through August 29th. So we really hope people come and see this really special exhibit that talks all about how women, starting in the 1870s, really advocated for themselves, organized to get the right to vote in California in 1911, and then nationally with the 19th Amendment in 1920.
And this is really truly an incredible year to do just that and to learn a little bit more. So we're going to actually follow our photographer. You see the cell phones there. It kind of gives you an idea about technology and then really what has happened over the last 100 to 150 years, 150 years. That's exactly what we're seeing.
Right, exactly. Communication is such an important part of how women organize, getting the word out of when protests were going to be. The suffrage movement really is the first mass protest we see in Washington. The first march on Washington was women advocating for their right to vote. And we can see really how technology has changed over time and also how technology has shaped that conversation.
I want to talk about where it says here, the new woman. Take a look at this, guys. This is a really cool bicycle. People might not even realize once people were allowed to vote, women were allowed to vote, how were they able to get there if they were not even able to drive at that point? So this is what we're seeing here.
Exactly. Bikes gave women more freedom, freedom of movement, to connect with each other, and to attend those marches and protests and meetings that I was just talking about. So bikes play an important part of the story.
We're going to go ahead and walk towards one of my favorite parts of this exhibit. It's from 1920, correct? It's a voting booth. I love this. Can you tell me about all the details?
Here. So you can see how technology really has changed over time, though some things are the same. In this voting booth, which was what someone would have voted for in the 1920s, right when women got the right to vote federally, you can see all of the different things that they would be voting for. Each measure or candidate would have a separate part that they would have to put in. Can you imagine putting this together for an election day compared to the small things we have now?
I was going to say, for me, it's interesting even just to see just a touch screen now. You just hit a touch screen and you're done. You hit complete, finish, and you're done. You've now officially voted. I'm going to have Hags, if you can swing over here. I want to show this really quick. A Los Angeles Herald article here. It says a women's suffrage wins by 2051.
Yeah, this is a great section of the exhibit because it talks both about all the people who were for women's suffrage and then also the arguments against it. What were people who were saying women shouldn't vote? What were they actually saying? But this shows in LA in 1911 that women won the right to vote in California, which most people don't know. Women were voting in California almost a decade before they were nationally.
And I was actually just thinking, how many parents right now, guys, are actually watching with their kiddos and the kids are going, wait, women couldn't vote? What's happening? So again, a great opportunity to learn a little something. And again, if you want to stay cool this weekend, come here because it's chilly. If people want to get in contact with you guys, how can they do that? What's your website?
Yeah, absolutely. Our website is californiamuseum.org, and we actually have a 2-for-1 special through the end of July. So if you're looking to get cool on a Thursday or a Friday, you enter the code SUMMER21 on our website, and you'll get a 2-for-1 deal. We're open Thursdays through Sundays, 10 to 5.
And there it is. Naomi, thank you so much. All right, guys, back on over to you. So cool.
All right, Ashley, thank you very much. That's really cool. Appreciate that.